Hello YouTubers out there again. This is your cameraman Daniel for this another opening and closing VHS tape. And this time we go from different categories called children's titles. And you know we're going into the category of in children's cartoon titles like animated feature-length movies are not made from Disney. That is the 1983's The Wind of the Willows. That was made by Rankin in 1983. The same Rankin who created Rudolph, Frosty the Snowman, and the Little Drummer Boy, and Rudolph's Shiny New Year. I showed you that in the previous update video. So this is made by Arthur Rankin and Jules Basque. Yep, based on the book by Kenneth Graham. Starring the talented voices in The Wind of the Willows by Charles Nelson Reily, the great Roddy Mcdowall, Jose Ferrer, and Eddie Bracken. The Wind of the Willows was sung by Judy Collins. And this is the 1984 Vestron video release. And here's what the back looks like. And it says, the classic tale, beautifully animated treat for the entire family. This is a 1984 Vestron video release, and it says outstanding feature for adults and children alike. This is my favorite Wind of the Willows, and I do like the Disney version of it with the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad in 1949, told by Basil Rathbone. And here's what the tape looks like exactly. I got this off on eBay in 2019, right before we moved here. My other copy of The Wind of the Willows had, like, water damage. And this copy of Wind of the Willows is printed it on October 2nd, 1985. Like 29 days before Halloween. And at the end of this tape, at the end of the Wind of the Willows VHS, it has the trailer for the Smurfs and the Magic Flute. Before we start, back in 2022, when I first saw the Smurf and the Magic Flute trailer, it was on this tape of the end of the Wind of the Willows. When I rented it out at the JC Video on Jamaica Avenue and Lethbridge Boulevard in Richmond Hill, back in May 2007. When I was renting on other VHS tapes at the time. So without further ado, here's Rankin Bass's animated feature length of The Wind of the Willows, starring the voices of Jose Ferrer, Eddie Bracken, Roddy Mcdowall, and Charles Nelson Reily. Enjoy the show, kiddies.
Such a yachtsman as Mr. Toad. Never. The high seas beckon. It's off for another voyage. In the grandest yacht, the most magnificent craft, a comet, a lark, putting even ocean liners and dreadnoughts to shame. The SS Toad. It's the only way to travel. Make way for Captain Toad of Toad Hall! Look out! Look out now! writing poetry? Oh, let's race.
Not today, Mr. Toad.
Oh, spoil sport. Badger, badger, old chap. No ducking away. I see you now. Get a boat, let's race. Oh, what a group of lazy layabouts. Oh, here to race? Arrested, Toad! Oh, my eyes!
What's wrong down there?
It's the daylight. I've never seen it before.
Never.
Well, what's that you're in?
A boat.
I've never seen one before. What are you doing it?
It's for messing around in. I was going on a picnic.
What's a picnic?
You don't know much about anything, do you?
Well, I spent my whole life underground.
Till now, underground. Why?
Well, underground is the way we moles go about doing things. So, this is above the ground. Pretty.
Say, we could share the picnic if you'd help me carry the boat back to the river.
Ah, glad to. So, this is a river?
The river. It's my world, and I don't know any other.
Enchanting.
My new friend Mo had entered into the joy of running water, and for the first time in his life he heard the sound of the wind in the reeds and willows. Wind in the willows, playing the reeds, heavenly music, the fleas. Come to the river, sail to the sea. All of your life is waiting to be.
over there?
The wild wood. Go, not for you.
And beyond that?
The wild